Buenos dias, Zamboanga Peninsula. Welcome sa Kapihan sa Bagong Pilipinas, hatid ng Presidential Communications Office and Philippine Information Agency. Ang programa pong ito ay para sa ating mga iba't ibang ahensya ng gobyerno upang maihayag po ang kanilang mga programa at serbisyo sa taong bayan. At ngayon po sa ating episode, mga kasama po natin is from Zamboanga City Water District. But bago po ang lahat, we would like to encourage everyone to please like, share po, and comment your questions below po sa ating live stream via PIA Western Mindanao. And of course, nakahook up din po tayo via Radio Pilipinas. And with that po, you'd also like to welcome yung ating mga media partners po here in Zamboanga City. Welcome po sa ating programa at maya-maya po we will entertain questions po. And hindi na po natin patatagalin. We would like to present po or to introduce our guest and resource person for today's episode. We have Engineer Marley Acosta de Fiesta, the Assistant General Manager po for Administration Group of Zamboanga City Water District. Welcome po, Engineer, sa ating program.
Yes, buenos dias con ustedes a todos, especially to our televiewers and radio listeners. As was said earlier, it is like live via Radio Pilipinas. Good morning, especially to the customers of the Zamboanga City Water District.
Ayun, welcome po again po. Later, like I mentioned, magkakaroon po tayo ng mga katanungan, no? Babasahin po natin yung mga questions ng ating mga panauhin ngayong araw. But before anything else, we would like to know po yung ating mga accomplishments or mga mga proyekto po na nagawa na po ng Zamboanga City Water District here in our city. So, please po, ma'am.
Yes, good morning everyone. I will be presenting yung mga ongoing projects natin sa Zamboanga City Water District. I think yung mga Zamboangueños, especially those passing by our city proper area or the Central Business District, is very aware of the diggings around the city. No? This is intended to really improve our services to the Zamboangueños. So for the first project, it is the Kahumban Water System. It is intended to serve 1,867 households and about 8 barangays of Tolosa, Lanzones, Salaan, Gisaw, Cacao, Lapacan, and Cabaluay, especially yung sa Teachers Village po natin. No? So since ngayon, we receive a lot of complaints from them that there are times na walang pressure. So this project is really intended to serve them. This is actually funded by the city government of Zamboanga. And we thank the leadership of the city government for this project amounting to 76 million. So this is about 27 kilometers pipe laying. If you see on the board, yung intake structure na lang niya at yung naka-red na kulay, yun ang hindi pa natatapos. But the materials are already there, so this is targeted to be completed by first quarter of next year. So we hope to inaugurate this project first quarter of next year. And ito yung mga project component niya. Right now, doon na sila sa GI pipeline component. It's really taking time because of the terrain and elevation in the area. Hindi po nakakapasok yung mga heavy equipment natin sa area. Kaya very manual yung paggawa natin ng pipe support at pagkarga ng D8 na tubo na GI pipe. So ang weight niyan around 200 kilograms ang isa. So it will really take so much effort. Plus may flange pa siya, so umabot ng 300 na. So, yon. So, ito yung mga pictures ng work in progress doon sa area. There are portions that were hydro-tested. Most of the PVC pipelines na component ng project na ito ay na-hydro-test na at ready to be inaugurated and commissioned. No? So, nakikita po natin ang difficulty to haul the pipe. Nakikita natin yung terrain sa mga pictures shown in the screen. Next. So, also, meron kaming ginagawa na project dyan sa city proper. This is also funded by the city government of Zamboanga. Yung phase 1, about 80 million yung funds from Zamboanga City government. 20 million is done by administration. So, natapos na natin yung sa Nunez Avenue, nag-energize na siya. I think yung sa around area dyan sa may west wing ng KCC and the establishment there are already enjoying the increased pressure brought about by the Nunez Avenue project. And then yung sa Tomas Claudio naman, it is already hydro-tested na okay na siya, na-restore na rin, interconnected na, pero meron na lang tayong tinatransfer mga service connection dyan before finally we can decommission the old line. And then yung sa Calixto din, it's ongoing. Yung sa Governor Lim, ongoing to. Supposed to be, ang original plan nito, isabayan yung double barrel na drainage project sa area, but since nagkaroon yata ng reprogram, but Water District still intends to complete our Governor Lim pipeline replacement project. And then itong sa phase 2 naman, this is undertaken by contract. It is set to be completed by November next year, hopefully. So ito yung mga diggings natin from all around the city that you are seeing. This is really intended to improve our pressure in the area and eliminate or really eradicate all unauthorized service connections in the area. Yung mga illegal connections, no? Kasi as you see, yung sa pipeline ng Water District, underneath kami, so we cannot see yung ano-anong mga nakatap dyan, if they're registered or not. Of course, yung nakikita natin na registered, yung may meter direct. But what about yung hindi natin nakikita since underneath siya? That's why we are undertaking these rehabilitation projects. And besides, itong mga tubo dyan, based sa map namin, some are coming from the 1911 pipelines pa, courtesy of the colonial government of the United States. That's why it has outlived its useful life, na kailangan na talaga siyang palitan kasi tuberculated na rin talaga itong mga pipeline nito and very prone to leakages na siya. That's why mahina ang pressure sa area. So rest assured, pag natapos itong project dito, definitely our services in the area will improve. So yung main line na 1 na yan, ang completion yan is first quarter also of next year. Right now is about 89 or 90%, nearing 90% completion. Next. Ito yung mga pictures, no, sa works in progress natin. So people might say na walang nangyayari sa area kasi daytime wala talaga. We are doing the works nighttime so that we will not impede the traffic and activities in the area. So in the morning, in as much as possible, we really see to it na backfilled siya and passable ulit ng mga pedestrian and vehicles para we do not impair the economic activities of the city while we are trying to do the improvement and rehabilitation sa area. Next, this is also part of the by contract. As you see dito sa harap ng Cathedral Church, sa La Purisima Street, meron tayong diggings dyan. And about 919 linear meters na po yung nalay. Gonzales Drive, yung sa likod din ng Cathedral, may ginagawa din dyan, which is already 70% completed. Sa Rodriguez Street, nasa 40.36% completed na siya. And ito yung controversial the other day sa Pura Brillantes. But we already addressed the issue at nilagyan na siya ng mga steel plates. So we will not cause really damage or like accident sa area. Yung area naman na temporary backfill but not restored pa, nilagyan naman siya ng barricade. So the public is really aware that there is an ongoing digging in the area. Ito yung mga pictures ng project, no? Meron na siyang portion na na-restore na, merong picture din na nag-ongoing pa ang pipe laying and breaking. We're using the backhoe breaker in the area. That's why medyo accelerated yung work because we are using equipment in the implementation of this project. Next. So next is we are also doing the renovation of our laboratory. This is for our laboratory to be ISO certified so that we will not need anymore to go to other service provider for testing of our water samples. Actually, our laboratory is really capacitated of testing bacteriological and physical, chemical properties of water. After the completion of this, the design is already in compliance with the requirements so that it will be ISO certified later on when all the equipment and devices needed for an ISO certified laboratory will be delivered. So ito yung mga pictures niya. Ongoing project ito and it is also projected to be completed next year. Next. So, ito the next slides will be showing yung mga projects that we intend to implement in the next couple of months. So, ito meron namang completed and ongoing yung mga sa deep well natin. As you know it, during dry spell dito sa Zamboanga City, we really have a hard time managing our water resources because nearing 90% of our supply is surface water. So it's very volatile. When dry spell comes, the flow is significantly reduced, thus decreasing or diminishing our ability to produce treated water. That's why we are undertaking itong mga groundwater sources development natin. So we have like about 15 sites that we are intending to do well exploration activities. So next. Ito sa Mercedes, we already completed the pilot testing in this area and we have already come up with the full well development and it is up for, I think it is already being bidded out. So it's good thing kasi maganda yung water quality in this area as tested during the pilot testing. Next. Divisoria also, the pilot testing has been completed and it is up for already use. We are just finalizing the manner of it being introduced into our existing system. Next. Sa Sambu, there's an ongoing testing din dito and it is up for pump testing. We are just waiting for the delivery of the electromechanical equipment so we can proceed with the pump testing. You know, Sambuod, siguro some of you here na from Sambuod and our listeners, we really, we know and we recognize our service deficiency in the area. That's why we're really looking for solutions and one of them is this, other than our later on, the bulk water supply project or another treatment plant really, to really satisfy the requirement of our East Coast area. So next, we are also currently doing a well testing in Lungsuran. Lungsuran is also one of the areas which has really not very satisfactory service, water services. So we have also found solutions other than our incoming project of upgrading our existing system there. We are doing also well development in Lungsuran. This is inside the PhilInvest Villa San Ignacio subdivision. And we thank the management of the subdivision for granting an area for that. So, ito yung mga areas natin and per well, about 1,500 household or 7,500 persons ang beneficiary niya more or less. Next. So also, we are intending to construct a ground tank in Bandera and in Dolian. This is to serve the water service area of the Dumalon water system. So, if the tank is there already, the operations will more or less be continuous. This is about serving siguro mga 8 to 12 barangays, no? Those barangays that are located in high elevations like Baluno, Dulian, Busay, Pasonangka, Tulungatong, Kawit, and San Roque, Malagutay, and some other areas where this system is interconnected. But actually, Dumalon water system is interconnected to the existing main distribution system of the Zamboanga City Water District. That's why we really need to improve this water system so we can likewise improve the services not only in the highly elevated areas but also in the nearby barangays in that area. So this one is the much needed project that I was mentioning. This intends to put in another 8-inch pipeline coming from our old facility going to the Luyahan booster station so that we can add flow there. And then we will also upgrade the electromechanical systems so the Lungsuran area water services will be improved and we can cater to new household there. And it is estimated to be constructed in 140 calendar days. We hope it will start early next year. And then we also have the various feeder line extensions in the city, no? So it's about, the project are located next in Next. Next. Yeah. So, yeah. Other than the pipeline extension project, we also intend to construct the septage and sewerage treatment plant. This is actually a joint project by the DPWH, Zamboanga City Water District, and the local government of Zamboanga. The total estimated project cost is about 191 million. So I know that they're already bidding it. We hope that this will be constructed already so that we will be able to comply with the Clean Water Act. So it's really intended to serve the sewage area of the Central Business District. Other than that, because of this project, the Water District will be offering septage services because it is capable of receiving 15 cubic meter per day septage. And we already have in Zamboanga City the septage or the dislodging trucks. So when this will be operational, we will also cater to this. This is needed for our environmental sustainability. Next. As I was mentioning, these are the locations for the various feeder line projects. This has been requested for a long time already, and we hope we can already implement this by next year, and these are the location. And the most notable project of this is all the Bungyao-Sangali line. Recently, we have inaugurated the Sumidero water system in Bungyao. This project will convey the water coming from Bungyao to Sangali and its neighboring areas and perhaps Bolong as well later on so that we can reach more and more people. Because if you have tap water services, it will be cheaper actually than buying by bidon. So that's why we are really trying to expand our services to waterless barangays. Next. So these are the locations of the various feeder line projects. We have one in Sinunok. Next. And then Assumption. Actually, this is an urban poor project, but they have qualified to be part of this project. And this one also in Ayala. Next. In Talisayan, there's a housing area there. Plus also, there's a government housing project in this area. The Talisayan Resettlement Project. And then we also have in Upper Calarian, as shown in the screen. And then another phase for Assumption. Next. And then I was trying to explain, it's about 1.8 kilometers. This will really help us distribute the water coming from the Sumidero water system. Not only to Bungyao but to Sangali, and perhaps later on when we are able to expand in Bolong as well. So we also have several pipeline rehabilitation projects as shown in the screen. Actually, I'd like to inform really everyone here that the Zamboanga City Water District is really having a hard time with those drainage projects all over the city. So we have pipelines there. So these are the list of the pipelines affected by the drainage system, by the ongoing and completed drainage projects, which we have to relocate because by standard, we have to be 1.5 meters away from open ditches, drainage, and canals. That is what our sanitation code requires. So we really hope to partner with the agencies later on to really make this idea into reality, that the water system in Zamboanga City will be attuned to the standard requirement, even with the drainage project ongoing and completed. So these are the location. We also hope to be able to accomplish, this is about 9 kilometers. We hope to undertake and complete this by next year. And currently, we are serving 60 barangays rather, among the 98 barangays. We have one in Kinipot, but we are trying the paperwork to complete it so that we can as well serve Kinipot. So that's about it for the Zamboanga City Water District.
Thank you very much po once again, Engineer De Fiesta. And now, we will now proceed po sa ating mga questions po from our media partners who are here with us. So, uunahin po natin from Wonder Radio, we have Sir June Tubilag.
Good morning.
Morning, Sir June.
May audio na. Good morning, Engineer De Fiesta. I have several questions pero I will prioritize 2 questions. Una kasi, every now and then na meron tayong pagbaha, walang tubig na supply, usually it lasts 24 to 48 hours. Meron po ba tayong plano para dito, ma'am? Para maiwasan na itong ganitong walang tubig. Kasi lalong-lalo na parati na tayong bumabaha, so parati ding walang tubig. Do we have technology for this to apply?
Yes, sir. Meron po tayong long-standing plan na to put infiltration system dito sa ating old facility. We're just collating funds to really undertake because really infrastructure really takes substantial cost. So we're still collating funds and we're lobbying to government offices as well to have it funded. On the other hand, dito naman sa West Coast natin, we are also urging our partner, no, the bulk water supplier in the West Coast, to really improve, no, to put in additional mechanism so that during heavy rains, they will continue to serve Zamboanga City uninterrupted. So we are communicating with them already. The plans are there. We're just collating the funds to do it.
Wala pa tayong target year or months para ma-implement ito, ma'am?
It would really come if the funds are already there. We're really hoping na 2025 sana we are able to do it. Pero as of now, medyo alanganin pa po yung funds natin to do that. Our latest latest estimate for that to complete that is not lower than 125 million kasi, sir. So it really takes substantial amount din para to do that.
Yes. How about yung plan before, I think na-mention din ng Water District yung mga impounding dam, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. Can we have the update, ma'am, kung kumusta na yung mga... Kasi ang pagkakaintindi namin, maramihan yan siya eh. Tama po ba, ma'am?
Cascading. Yung latest is cascading. Bale, before there was a study by NEDA, conducted by NEDA, no? And almost completed yun siya. Ang hindi lang talaga nagawa na component nun, yung geotechnical soil assessment, which is a very crucial study to determine kung kaya ba mag-hold ng malaking dam yung area dyan sa may pulong bato. But yung merong ongoing study ngayon, courtesy of the NIA, National Irrigation Administration, together with the DNR, they are doing a study there to do cascading dams. So kami naman sa Water District, we are fully cooperating with them and we also presented to them our plan. This is commensurate to the volume we need in the next years as well. So sinabi namin na this is the minimum height we need so that we can store this much volume, which should last for about 3 to 6 months or 3 to 8 months because that is historically our dry spell experience in Zamboanga City.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you
you
po,
also,
Sir
sir.
June. And next po, Ma'am Bersheba Sabaricos of Global Insight Media.
Thank you so much.
Hello,
Good morning,
ma'am.
engineer.
Morning po.
How are you doing?
Okay lang po.
Okay, and my question is, what is the Zamboanga City Water District plans to expand its online services in making it easier for customers to reach out to you? Because I experienced in my newspaper that we get a lot of complaints that they could hardly reach the
Our office?
customer service. Yeah. And we were asking to ourselves, why do you come to us?
Yeah, I understand,
Yeah?
ma'am. Yeah.
And they want us to convey to you their problem. And why should we put it in newspaper, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It should be direct to the
Yes, to
customer
our
service.
agency, yeah.
How do you plan to expand?
Actually, ma'am, we already have the Zamboanga City Water District Facebook page. And we also have our messenger page where the customer service messenger page and we have cell phone numbers as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to really disseminate the information so the public knows na these are available and we have personnel that are really monitoring this. So I have my office mate here with me. She can share the Zamboanga City Water District pages, so where you may be able to reach us.
How
And
about putting a boat? You don't have a boat or a boat who will answer?
Both?
Autobot.
Both.
Autopilot, yeah.
Our office is open, ma'am. Office hours. We have a customer complaints desk talaga, and we have 24
24/7?
May 24/7 hotline number ang Water District. Oo, but during daytime, meron po talagang personnel na in charge sa complaint. Sa office po namin, 8 to 5. And during, no noon break. Yeah, no noon break kami, ma'am.
Okay, glad to know, and we'll be putting it in our newspaper.
Yeah,
Thank you so
okay.
much.
Sige, ma'am.
po.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you po. Next po, we have Ma'am Letty Melitante of Zamboanga Today.
Yes, good morning po, Ma'am
Morning,
Marley. Ma'am Marley, it's a good news that Zamboanga Water District has 15 sites for water source testing.
Yeah.
Now, my question is, will this solve the problem of water district when it comes to El Nino phenomenon?
It will just alleviate. The
Okay.
solution really, ma'am, as we were saying, is the impounding dam. But at least in the areas where the pressure does not really reach and we can find a groundwater well, that's already a big help. No, that's the problem is really alleviated. Plus, with the leadership of our chairman of the board of directors, si Chair Ernie Obando, they're really pushing for more tankers so that when the more situation comes, at least we can reach those people and serve water still, despite the situation.
Do we have targeted period for the completion of this water source testing?
Next year, yeah. 2025, ma'am. Per target, they are targeting to complete about six wells next year. That's what I heard from the presentation of the technical services group.
Okay, do we also have in line, I understand 60 out of the 98 barangays are already connected with Zamboanga City Water
Yes, ma'am.
District. Do we have in line as to other barangays will also have the water connection?
Yes, ma'am. We already have a medium-term plan for that. In fact, when we are able to commission yung ongoing project sa Rancho Frio Vitali, we will extend our services to yung next barangay after Vitali. I forgot the name. Yeah, we have expansion plans. And in Kinipot, we have a source there. We are just finalizing the documents so that we can also perhaps extend to the nearby areas in Kinipot. And we will be energizing also the one in Bungyao, so we can serve also Bungyao and extend perhaps in Bolong later on when we are able, yes.
Okay, other matters, ma'am. What particular barangay does water district has a problem?
We have, as to pressure, yeah, the areas in Talon-Talon, Mampang, in Sambu, the outskirts, in Lungsuran, those that are far from our water treatment plant and our sources, we recognize that we have to improve our services in this area. That's why we have lined up plans so that we can at least improve our services in those areas.
Thank you po.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am, for your question.
Thank you very much po, Ma'am Letty. Next question naman, we have Sir Alan Bernales of IFM.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning,
I'm
Sir
glad
Alan.
na pasok ako sa GC ng Water District Action Team. So, question of June to Bilag, parang pareho laman kasi yung sa West Coast,
Yeah,
o sa biyanan ko kasi, reklamo ng reklamo, yung linya nila na walang tubig palagi. Ang ginawa nila, nag-apply sila ng ibang, yung dating tubig, yung old line, saan ba galing yun? Sa
Planta. The old line
sa
serving
West Coast.
sa yeah.
West Coast po.
Yeah. Our services in the West Coast before, up to Sinunok, was served by the water treatment plant in Pasonangka pa. Before it was transferred to be supplied
So it
by
is the
the
same
private-
problem, ma'am, walang tubig na tumatagas.
Saan sa?
Sa old line nila.
Meron kaming active leakage reduction program. Yeah.
So ang reason kasi, nag-apply sila ulit ng ibang linya. Nagpagawa sila, gumastos na naman sila. Pareho pa rin ang problema, ma'am.
Saan ang area, sir? So that,
Luwasan Chico.
yeah. Sa Baliwasan, Chico, we really have to improve our services there. Actually, nag-start na yung operations group natin dyan. Meron nang silang pinalitan na pipeline, but unfortunately, hindi pa talaga entire area. Yung sa Sapangpalay, they were able to replace already. Pero yung dito sa may ranches area, medyo kulang pa tayo, one side pa lang ang nagawa. So kaya siguro may problema pa tayo sa services. But rest assured, sir, that this issue will be brought to our operations group para matingnan itong
Thank you for that, ma'am.
problema.
And another question, last question, ma'am. Yung bang mga steel metal na nakalagay pagka may projects yung mga Water District na binubungkal yung kwan tapos tinatakpan ng kwan, hindi ba agad tatanggalin pag kwan na yung dry na yung kwan, yung cement? Kasi kung minsan kasi it can cause accident sa mga kwan kasi sa kapal ng kwan, baka sa side na tama yung gulong ng motor, matumba yung kwan.
Correct, sir. Yeah, thank you for bringing that to our attention, sir. Our standard dictates that after the curing period, tatanggalin na siya namin at ililipat na sa other area or for storage. Kaya lang, sir, paminsan nagkakaroon ng breakdown yung boom ng water district, so hindi siya mahila. But anyway, sir, rest assured na yung concern na yan also is being taken note para ma-inform din namin ang operations namin. Paminsan, sir, doon talaga yung sa boom kasi nagkaka-breakdown, so hindi kasi siya nakakarga lang ng mano-mano eh.
So, kasi ma'am, may nangyari kasi once na I am a barangay official sa Canalar. So may pumunta sa akin na parang security guard ng isang malaking building dyan sa may lagpas lang Amigos Amigas. So hindi sila nakakatulog kasi pagdaan ng mga
maingay siya.
four wheels, maingay talaga.
Yes,
So I contacted Joaquin.
Si Waki. Si Wax is
Yeah, si
here.
Joaquin yung kanina. Oo. I contacted him na kung pwede tanggalin na yun kasi parang bedridden. Hindi nakakatulog kasi ang ingay ng kwan. So, i-take action on that, ma'am. Na, salamat naman at least may contact na ako kay Sir
Sige,
Joaquin.
sir.
Salamat po.
Sige,
Yun lang
sir.
po.
Sa public naman listening, feel free to reach us if you have concern so that we can act on it. We have a team really dedicated to this.
Yeah.
We have our emergency crew. Yeah.
All right, thank you po Sir Alan. Actually, important din po yun no, na for our residents to report agad mga ganitong cases para po maagapan din agad yung solution. And next po, we have Ma'am Sara Tulabing of the XAS.
Ma'am, good morning po. Etong year, ang naging challenge din po ng Water District ay yung El Nino.
Yeah, supply.
Ito po bang 2025, like first quarter, meron po ba tayong ine-expect na challenges like nasa La Nina pa po tayo ngayon na season?
Actually, yung mga weather forecast, they're saying na okay pa tayo. Kasi historically, pag nagkaka-dry spell tayo, November pa lang wala nang ulan. But right now, it's good thing that there's still rain. So we really hope that the forecast is correct, that yung first quarter natin next year will be good. We hope that the entire 2025 will be a good year for us, yung sufficient yung rainfall to really cover for the requirement of the city. Considering that we only have a diversion structure and we do not impound water. Yeah.
Pero tama po ba ma'am, pag sobra din po yung buhos ng tubig, taman lubog, taman alagwa? Yun din po ang challenge natin?
Ang
Tama po ba?
challenge namin kapag sobra ang buhos ng tubig, yes, mataas ang turbidity and it really takes time for us to treat the water. And one of our facility, nag-shutdown siya temporarily because it cannot take that substantial volume of turbid water. So it really takes time to treat. That's why we have in our plan to install treatment facility in that system so that it will continue to treat water despite high turbidity and heavy rains.
Do you mean, ma'am, wala po tayong treatment facility ngayon?
Meron tayong treatment facility, yung sa phase 1 and phase 2 natin, capacity is 70 MLD, but we have another facility which is treating about 20 MLD on a normal days. On off normal, meaning pag very mataas ang turbidity, it cannot accommodate such high turbidity. That's why we have planned to really upgrade that so that it will be able to accommodate high turbidity levels and continue to operate on high turbidity, on heavy rains. Yeah.
Ma'am, may concern lang po. Dito daw po banda sa may Canelar Moret, may pumping station po na not sure if abandoned or hindi nagagamit po. Ano daw po ang status ngayon? Magagamit pa po ba yun?
Pinag-aaralan siya because, yeah, I know, mataas yung capacity niyan before. Ako pa nag-design ng power system niya. Nasa 25 horsepower yan. But eventually kasi nagkaroon tayo ng problema sa water quality. Early on, in the early years when we studied to treat that water, it really cost so much. So it's not feasible to operate anymore. And then we tried reducing the flow. Still, nandun pa rin siya sa beyond allowable levels ng Philippine National Standards for Drinking Water. But with the recent technology, we're contacting yung mga experts sa treatment we will see if we can utilize that. Considering the volume is good, but the water quality is not within the Philippine national standards for drinking water. That's why we are not using as of yet that source. Okay po.
Thank you po, Ma'am Sara. Next po, we have Sir Algie Rojas of RPN. And of course, to be followed by Radio Pilipinas naman. Alright, Sir Algie.
Hello,
Hi,
ma'am.
Sir
Buenas.
RG. Yes, buenas. Si.
Ma'am, pregunta lang yun, ma'am. Kasi na kumigo, ma'am, ta pregunta también de, parang kay tugbungan pa también ba?
Yeah, tugbungan.
So far, ma'am, chene, akala ba, kambya sila, ma'am, no, el host del agua, nuevo ya mangkel, na aura si mahina daw el agua takore, mga ligar sa mga alas 10, dalaga hasta alas 2.
Si,
Kabar, ma'am, el uno li tendency, si Liga Blackout, bin korel agua nagripo, ko sa ma'am kere disir, chene batan.
Si. Chene. Kere disir. Chene tan bus.
Ansina.
Actually, Ansina, to our listeners and mga customers sa Zamboanga City Water District, there is a legal way para man busto ko na ilagwa no direkta na linya because a lot of people are affected like the situation, sir, that you are saying.
Si.
You are relating to us. Kaya disir, chenical actively, tahala
Bisinos diamond, ma'am.
direkta tahala na linya and that is illegal.
Ansina.
There is a legal way of doing that. Debe, man allow anay to free flow na dito yung container and then alya to hala. No mahala direkta na linya, that is detrimental also to you. Si tahala to direkta na linya kasi si Chenebe, we're not sure kay hindi gayod kay tight gad baka Chene yan leak na baka entra pa impurities of water because taman induced to artificial force in our pipeline.
Pakilaya si ma'am, sabi ma'am, si Tahalale ma'am. Unti ba si Tahakuan?
Alias na disiumetro. Actually, si dito yung bisinos tahala, taduda to tahala, si Chene Kuryente anda to na disiumetro, si it's abnormally tan rotate.
Okay. Kabar reported tayo na office.
Na water district, si.
Okay.
Because it's illegal and there's a penalty for that. Takuwi sa LD Amon, ICIU or illegal. Yeah.
Okay,
Connection
si.
unit.
Okay,
Si.
ma'am. Kaya siya ma'am, reklama tamin. At least yapkuan.
Bawal kel actually. Por eso we really have to educate our customers. No, there is a legal way. Do not do that. It's a direct tatahala na linya. That is really
Okay,
illegal.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Algie. In addition to that po, Engineer, may continuous monitoring naman tayo when yung mag-roam po tayo sa ating mga barangays.
Yes, our legal also does this DILA information campaign and then they have crew all over the city. If there are reports, taanda sila. So, takuwi sila. Yan. And there are several already kaya pwede kuwi na sina case.
Okay, thank you po. Next question from Ma'am Shirley Espino of Radio Pilipinas.
Hi, Ma'am Shirley.
Hi, ma'am. With the ongoing projects po and the activities of Zamboanga City Water District, may we know po kung kamusta po yung water supply natin dito sa Zamboanga City? And meron po ba tayong target average daily production po? At ilan po yung nami-meet or napoproduce po ninyo per day?
Yeah, per day we are producing within the vicinity of 139 to 145 MLD. So that's already a rated capacity. We need to add 60 MLD more to really suffice the requirements of the areas na experiencing poor water services. Actually, it's really a must na sana that we can build another water treatment plant in the East Coast para mas satisfied natin lahat ng customers. But since meron lang talaga tayong financial difficulty to really do that, that's why we're inviting partners to do that for us. Yeah.
But it's safe to say, ma'am, that we have enough water supply in Zamboanga City.
Yeah, for now we have. Actually, may meron pang mga surface water na hindi pa natin natatap dito sa Zamboanga. As I was saying, dito sa East Coast, meron potential for building another plant and sa West Coast, meron pa rin. So hopefully, our resources will enable us to do that para okay na lahat ng serbisyo sa lahat ng customer dito sa Zamboanga City.
Thank you, Engineer.
Thank you po. Next question from Sir Jung Cabato of RMN.
Yes,
Sir
ma'am.
John.
Good morning. No? So, no sé si Liga ba de ustedes sa opisina reklamo cuántos del mga residente na pasay San Roque. Kaya sigun kanila, almost 3 days sila may agua. Ma'am, po sa problema niya. Kaya sabi to si Chen mga problema ng mga leaking ng mga kamino. So yun tangkol ta kun Sir Raul. Informa yung ko sa problema. Pero either das aki ka na muna Palmeras sa Alvarez Drive. So informe ko nila kay almost 1 week yan agwal ya leak. So alam may kun Sir Raul para gani take action din seguidas dos mga ente apuera no.
Sí.
So ya pwede din sila pero aquí lang nga Pasay, taano kumigo ang mga kwantos mga barkada. So kayo na sila agwa para libakan ng attention de ustedes. Cosa ka problema, ma'am. No sé si pwede ba resolve ang problema na Pasay sa Roque.
Actually, sir, por eso kaya kami tiene Project Uno liyan present inante. Pone kami tangke. So, water services can continuously flow hasta Pasay, istaba na dumalon. Kay si aki kita istaba na deaton prime water, line deaton ali, we have to really rehabilitate pa. Kay Chene Ali, cuando ya sa el drainage project, sa tamen mga kuano, kenta ase, no sila pwede tamen man protect el pipe del water districts. That's why we have problem in serving the area. But rest assured, tan recognize kami, sir. That's why tan propose kami mga project para continue siya daton service ali. Kasi ta heavy rains na source, taman shutdown man kel. So el napunta, mahmalo yung tatarda man recover el water. Por eso kel tabla sila ta chenebes 3 days. Pero with this project, hopefully when it's completed, we can sustain our services in Pasay, San Roque, sir. Along with the other project, taplan niya kami. Chene tamen kami, well, taplan niya na San Roque ase. On Del Uwak, abajo Del Uwak. Yeah, Hipolito Drive. So, mansolve tamen kel para Pasay tamen kel, sir. Pasay and akel on Del Iglesia para Tondo, San Roque and kung sa bagkel na punta alya, si para alya.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
thank you, sir.
Ang susunod po nating mga questions is from questions po na sent in po sa akin.
Okay.
Ang next question po is from Sir Jung Francisco naman of Mindanao News and Information. What measures po are being implemented by the ZCWD to protect po and sustain the city's water sources, particularly po in the face of climate change and increasing urbanization?
Yeah, thank you for that question. Right now, we have 45 guards all over the 17,000 or like 12,000 ang strict protection zone natin. So meron tayong 5,000 hectares na buffer zone. So meron tayong 45 guards there. Plus, we thank the local government of Zamboanga kasi nag-deploy sila una-una 20, tapos bali meron na silang I think 42, nagdagdag sila, another 22. Other than that, meron ding mga greening program, yung ating OCNR dyan sa area. So, we are submitting to the DNR and the local government yung mga areas dyan sa strict protection zone that needs to be rehabilitated. So, we can sustain yung water source dyan sa area. No? So, we have identified din yung mga slopey area dyan na kailangan nating magplanting tayo ng mga plant that can arrest erosion so the water quality will be maintained. Meron tayong mga ganyang program and we are partnering with DNR and the OCNR for that. Thank
you very much po, Engineer. I think na yung next question po natin, nasagot na rin natin kanina. This is a question from Sir Regino of RPN. Yung mga infrastructure projects po, future projects of the ZCWD to improve po yung ating water distribution and expand access po to the underserved areas in Zamboanga City.
Yes. The best thing really to do really right now is to add a water treatment plant similar to what we have in Pasonangka, maybe mas modern, that can really supply mga 50 MLD, 50 to 60 MLD, that's our deficit right now. And then also mga to really develop for more water source in the area, may it ground or surface, kailangan natin ng additional supply talaga. Yeah.
Thank you very much po, and thank you sa lahat ng ating mga media partners po na nagbigay po ng kanilang mga katanungan, and hopefully po ay nasagot po ng ating panauhin ngayong araw po no ang inyong mga questions. And with that po, Engineer, may we ask po a few parting message po, forwarding message to all our viewers and our participants.
Yeah, to all our viewers, please do not hesitate to contact the Zamboanga City Water District if you have concerns so that we can act on it, especially yung mga leakages kasi yung mga nasasayang dyan, natatagas dyan, makakarating pa sana yan sa dulo ng mga gripo pag naayos siya ng very, very quick. So we have our emergency crew standby for that. Our staff will provide our emergency numbers and our page so that you can reach us 24/7. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Alright, thank you din po sa ating time no na ibinahagi po natin ngayon sa ating programa. Once again po, we have Engineer Marley Acosta de Fiesta, the Assistant General Manager po for Administration ng Group. Thank you very much po from Zamboanga City Water District.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you po. And again po, muli nagpapasalamat po kami sa lahat po ng suporta po na binibigay ng ating mga viewers and of course ng ating mga media partners po all over Zamboanga Peninsula. With that, sa ngalan pong muli ng Presidential Communications Office Secretary Cesar Chavez, PIA Director General Catherine Chloe De Castro, and PIA Regional Director Ms. Noemi Adaga. Ito si Myra Espinosa at magkita-kita pa tayo sa ating mga susunod na episode ng Kapihan sa Bagong Pilipinas.